Hello everyone, Mar here, Mummo, and today we are taking a look at Chris Bumstead, the men's classic physique division champion. He's the champ, versus a rising up-and-comer in Ramon Dino. I like to call him Raymond. Hello, Raymond. Anyway, it's Ramon, I do believe, Dino. Actually, his last name, Rocha Querioz. You very rarely hear that, so I'm sure that he just likes the handle of Dino. Maybe reminds him of dinosaurs. Either way, guys, can Ramon Dino take out the champion? He placed 5th at the Olympia, right underneath Urs Kalchinski, or Urs. I think it's Urs. But anyway, I think that Ramon had a much more impressive physique, taking nothing away from Kalchinski. He was awesome in the conditioning department. But I mean, this is classic physique, and that physique of Dino, it's a much more pleasing physique than Chris Bumstead's. In my opinion, that is. But don't get ahead of yourself. Chris Bumstead is light years ahead of Dino in the conditioning department. In particular, when you see the video footage, that thin skin, that pop, that wow of Chris Bumstead is unbelievable and undeniable as well. Here's a side-by-side screenshot, in case any of you guys were wondering about how I sized them. Dino, he stands up very well against Bumstead, and you may notice the vacuum pose of Bumstead, and in particular, if you watch the video footage. He held tight, and Ramon shook a little bit, so there was no denying that Bumstead definitely light years ahead, and taking nothing away from Ramon. I mean, he needs to refine his posing to match Chris Bumstead's. I mean, that's going to take a lot of doing. Bumstead's an unbelievable poser. But when he does, and when he refines his conditioning to match Bumstead's, I dare say, if and when, I dare say he would defeat Chris Bumstead. Needs to get a little bit bigger in the lats as well. Go to the front lat spread, speaking of that, and you may notice, this is a Europa Pro of Ramon Dino. He placed 2nd, and gosh darn it, I forget the guy's name. He's very tall, unbelievably tall. Was one reason why I didn't think Ramon Dino was that tall. But I mean, Chris Bumstead, this is his shot. Look at the lats. And this is, I keep saying it, but this is the pose where you need to see Bumstead hit it in the video footage. All the muscles just ripple and they just go boom, everything. Light years, like I said, light years. Ramon might have been a little bit bigger here in the wheels, but maybe a little smoother, monsoon. Little too smooth. Don't want to sing that song about Ramon Dino. He's anything but smooth, fantastic, and as far as conditioning is concerned, it is a classical type condition. But anyway, you're going to go for the more conditioned athlete, right? Maybe. Turn to the side. And it's not like Chris Bumstead, he's branch worn or anything like that. He just has such an impressive pop and wow to the muscles when you see the video footage. Very impressive. This side chest, Dino, he bends out maybe a little bit too much, but I guess that's a classical way of hitting it. He occupies a little bit more space, I think. Slightly more space than Bumstead, but you look at the thickness of the pecs, and in particular that thin skin, things of that nature of the far pec of Chris Bumstead. Even in the video footage, definitely does Chris Bumstead at least some justice as far as that conditioning edge that he does enjoy over Dino. Turn around. Now this is a different type of situation. Ramon Dino's back looks peeled, ripped to shreds, monsoon. But it was a hybrid impression there. Bumstead, what he lacks in conditioning, I think he makes up for in the lower lat insertions. A whole lot thicker than Dino's. His lats are a whole lot wider as well. Just much more impressive overall is the back development. So Ramon Dino needs some more thickness in the back for sure, I would say, to compete against Chris Bumstead. Keeping in mind, I'm not disrespecting Ramon. This is Chris Bumstead, the champion. And when you look at the wheel department, I think if you could see them live on stage, Dino would maybe stand up to Bumstead, but Chris has so much more muscle separation in those hamstrings. That's unbelievable. Must have did an extra set of leg curls. Hard to say. So, Ramon Dino needs more thickness in the back, for sure. Side tricep. There is, speaking of thickness, look at how thick the tricep is of Ramon Dino. Slightly smaller frame, slightly bigger arm, equals a victory on the side tricep. Well, like I said, the video footage does more justice to Bumstead. Each time he moves, each muscle ripples, and the thin skin really pops out. And you can see that slightly here in the pictures. The pictures do him some justice, but not like the video footage. Nice vacuum shot here for Bumstead. And as many of you may even give this one to Ramon Dino. Kind of a write-off, because they don't do the side tricep, to my knowledge. They don't do the rear lat or the side tricep. The most muscular as well, for that matter. Abs and thigh, they definitely are hitting this shot. And this one shows slightly what I am talking about. The thin skin, things of that nature of Bumstead. You can see it in the wheels in comparison. And it's not like he's smooth. Well, maybe he is a little too smooth. Monsoon. Little too smooth. Gorilla is Ramon Dino. But in the ab department, no way, shape, or form he's winning in that department, I would say. Bumstead, he's leaning, or he's tilting. Not leaning, he's tilting, thoustly. And it takes away from the V-taper, to tell you the truth. Judging from the front lat and the front double, things of that nature, he was winning in the V-taper. So I think he's just not getting a fair shake in the picture, or the tilt of the thoustly. But it's one shot anyway. A couple of shots, actually. Side tricep. Ramon Dino really shows his frame. This is a classical shot. We will finish this off with, and I'm not going to announce a winner. Not announcing a winner. This was a question. Can Ramon Dino defeat Chris Bumstead? Can he take out the champ? I think he can, yes. Not too many guys on the roster do have the ability to defeat a prime Chris Bumstead. And Ramon Dino, very young pup, he can refine that conditioning. He can put on a little bit more muscle in the lats. He has the frame, he has the size, he has the muscle. Just needs to refine it. And he can, I think, in my opinion, defeat Chris Bumstead. But make no mistake about it, guys. Girls, whoever's watching, make no mistake about it. Chris Bumstead is light years ahead. He's the champion. And like I said, through this entire matchup, go find some video footage. There's all kinds out there, side by side too. And you definitely will see what I mean. Chris Bumstead, undeniable, the champion. Very excited about the future of Ramon Dino, and excited to see him climb up to maybe the third or second place position on that Olympia lineup and get more exposure against the champ and refine that conditioning. Could even win. Have a great day, guys.